Welcome back. Still playing Grim Fandango, trying to get a position on this ship so we can go after Meche, who has sailed away to Puerto Zapato. Let's see if we can find some tools for Glottis. Oh, it seems like now we're kind of down in the town of Rubicava. We've been up in our cafe up on the cliffside, but this is the port area. We have 3 directions we can go, and we don't have any idea what's in any of them. We can kind of see this, so let's head here first. We have more information about this than we do about anywhere else. The blue casket. This looks like a hotel. Wow, look at that.
Blue casket. Just doesn't have the zing of Calavera Cafe, you know?
It's very different aesthetics.
Blue casket. Just doesn't have the zing of Calavera Cafe, you know?
Their door is shaped like a coffin. It's so cool. Ooh, okay. Look at this guy. I like how they did so much work to make certain skeletons look like skinny and others fat. You can really see the use of shapes at play in their designs. Like these guys have like guitar pick heads, whereas Manny is super rectangular and he kind of stands out a little bit because of that. These people are very angular in comparison.
Hey, look. Deadbeats.
Oh my god.
Hi, what's your name?
Oh, they just ignore me. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, maybe it's because I come in here and make fun of them.
But don't you see, when the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police, and the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
What's your book?
Labor organization and revolt made easy.
Can I have it?
Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, cummerbund.
It does seem like we're in tight with the corrupt police chief, so even though these guys are obviously lampoonish caricatures, they may have the moral edge on us there.
More hip cats. Hi, what's your name?
Just ignore us. It's pretty rude. Oh.
Looks like it's open mic night.
Let's spit some truth.
Testing. Testing. All right. Who's ready to rock and roll? Maybe later then, okay?
Yeah, I think Manny would absolutely go up here and do some dissonant performance art.
So what is up with airplane food anyway?
Is he trying to be funny?
I mean, it's so small and not that good.
There's nothing funny about being dead, comrade.
Life is pain, death is worse. My funny bone must have fell off in the hearse.
Oh, this is a good question.
Anyone out there know where I can find some tools?
The only tool in here is you.
Yeah, tool of the government, monkey wrench of the man.
Fair.
Is there an Anselmo Naranja in the audience tonight?
He's down at Toto's place getting carved.
If he's not passed out under a dock somewhere.
Oh, that was useful information. Thank you. So he called me like a tool of the government, and it's probably just because he thinks everybody's a tool of the government. But I do wonder if there is a government, because I worked for the Department of Death, so that would suggest there is. And Manny referenced the powers that be at some point. But who are they?
Hey, Hey, can anyone out there help me get into the Maritime Union?
Hey, we're into organizing labor.
Not sabotaging labor.
Because we're obviously like a mole, and we'd be sabotaging labor by joining the union because they know who we are and know we're not legit about it. That could be it. Do we have a poem? Let's see.
Good evening. I like to read a poem.
Oh, all right. That's a super funny idea. That I would come on stage and my poem would just be the end. I'm not quite that brave.
I curl into a fist. Eating only spiders and leaves. Bones, bones, bones. I am sick, and in so being, I am the healthy one. A single calcified tear. Turning the battleship. Eating through your brain. In the slaughterhouse of my soul. And what's worse, wantingness. Everythingness. Fiddle-dee-dee.
I could keep doing this forever.
Absolution. I'm not laughing out of joy. Can you hear what I'm suffering?
Okay.
Don't pet the cat that way. I can't bear it. Beholding myself. Skibby baba. Skibby baba. Hurting. Woman. Lugubrious. The cracks in my skull. Beauty around this. Can it be yesterday? Like pow. I am not dead. I am more than dead. Wholeness.
I'm trying to just run dry on options.
The phone is for you.
A lot of them seem to follow the same kind of themes.
Forgive these 5
This
sins.
is gonna be just a really long poem.
For what purpose? You heard me. Meaning? Hurting. Falling. Hurting. I ache. Hurting. Painkiller. Pain. Killer. I am severely touched. Sing it, sister. Inside a dream, inside a dream, inside a dream. Explosion. Bang. Go, baby. Ignore me.
That seems like a place to end it.
The end. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Do this mean they like it? I can see that being true, but that's not the vibe I'm getting. Alright.
Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lennon.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey, if Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
Wow, we just learned a lot about their dynamic really fast right there.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
Jeez.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Wow. I do not remember that joke, so I doubt I got it last time. Her animation keeps, like, spacing out a little bit.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay, I hurl into a fist, eating only spiders and leaves. Bones, bones,
No.
bones.
Is this my poem that I just
I'm
said?
sick, and in so being, I am the healthy.
Is it gonna go on
A
forever?
single calcified tear, turning the battleship,
Oh my
eating
god.
through your brain in the slaughterhouse of my soul. And what's worse? Wantingness, everythingness. Fiddle, dee. Absolution. I am not laughing out of joy. Can you hear what I'm suffering? Don't pet the cat that way. I can't bear it. Beholding myself.
She could have just gone up there and said the end if I had been braver.
Hurting. Woman, lugubrious. The cracks in my skull. Beauty, a roundness. Can it be yesterday? Like, pow. I am not dead. I am more than dead. Wholeness. The phone is for you. Forgive these 5 sins. For what purpose? You heard me. Meaning? Hurting. Falling.
Who's playing the drum?
I ache. Hurting. Painkiller. Painkiller. I'm severely touched. Sing it, sister. Inside a dream, inside a dream. Explosion. Go, baby. Ignore me.
And of course they love it.
Hey, you stole my poem.
Consider it an homage.
I like that there were all these different dialogue options we could have chosen to try to convince her to do this, and we didn't even get to begin one of them before she jumped in on it. Will she just do mine again if I say this? Surely it would be, she would say no, or it would be different, right?
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried, we wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
I have forgotten her name. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Lola, who is the photographer. Nick is the guy she's cheating on her boyfriend Maximo with. Get there. We still have this option.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, ashes to ashes. To ashes, to ashes.
The smash cut to her being on the stage is so good.
Ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to me. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, I called my cat Boney, till she said it wouldn't do. I said, why? She said, sister, 'cause that's what I've been calling you.
That was not bad. I like that one.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, last one, folks. With bony hands, I hold my partner. On soulless feet, we cross the floor. The music stops, as if to answer. An empty knocking at the door. It seems his skin was sweet as mango when last I held him to my breast. But now, we dance this grim fandango. And will for years before we rest.
That was great.
Really, this time I just don't have any more.
That one actually was great. I wish Manny had reacted a little differently to that.
Hey, how about another poem?
I'm bone dry, flesh out of poems.
Just begin again at the top. They get better each time.
Really? Okay. Alive. We slept.
No.
Life's just some rapid eye movement.
Okay, this isn't my poem
Warm,
again.
Cozy. Bed. Buried. We wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Alright, I'm ready to move on from that.
A little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
Did he do that? Do I work for Max?
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Johnny Law, baby. You see, I'm a grifter. I'm bad news.
Yeah, right. You're running after that ghost chick everyone says you're still so uptight about. Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
Ah, okay. I get it. Well,
catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
I really thought she would say her name again. I wish she would stop jiggling like that. Is that because I'm standing too close? I'll have to try to figure out her name again later. Oh, hello. For a second, I thought that was Robert Frost the Balloon, who I guess is probably dead by now. Surely
Just
popped.
a dab will drop you.
What?
Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
Was the secret ingredient water from the sink? I really wasn't paying that close attention to him. What do I have in my inventory? Surely those balloons are long gone. That's the counterfeiter. Ah, okay. Not very much.
Me and this ticket printer, we're gonna make a mint.
I wonder if I could print a union card with that.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes.
Interesting.
The sink is full of dirty hookah water.
Hookah water. He said her name, Olivia.
I'm not gonna drink dirty hookah water, and I can't carry it with my bare hands.
So let's pour out the gold booze and put it in that bottle. No.
I don't get the feeling those cleaning supplies are used much around here.
Dial soap is a real brand, isn't it? Dial soap?
Let the waiter clean up after himself.
Yeah. What is this?
Nothing in the dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
Not to sound like a capitalist oppressor, but I have people who do that for me now.
You sound like a capitalist oppressor. What, this pulls out some very old memories. I don't know that I've ever in person seen a dishwasher that looked like this, but it looks kind of like a car wash.
These plates are filthy. I'm not gonna eat off of dirty plates, and I'm not going to clean them. Dirty plates can stay put.
Okay. Yeah, he made it sound like that would happen. You are just like asleep, right?
Strong stuff. That ought to kill the pain.
Okay. It's just a drug. They're not dead or anything. Okay. I learned that Naranja was at some other establishment that I don't know where it is, getting drunk. I learned about the whole dynamic between Olivia, Nick, and Lola. Kind of made it sound like maybe Nick was in danger from Maximo, if Lola shows Maximo that picture. Woo! So I could go up or down. Let's go down. This building looks like an anvil.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
This is the morgue.
If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
Yeah, we kind of breezed by Don Copal being killed by a gun that made him sprout into flowers. Seems like that's not a rare occurrence here. In fact, extremely regular, 2 a day. He just said his name and I've forgotten it.
Any leads?
I know it's a poor coroner who blames his tools, Manny. But how am I supposed to turn up anything with the equipment they give me?
Hey, I had a government job for years, man. I know how you feel. I'd hate to end up like this.
Then take my advice. Buy an ID bracelet and wear it always.
Wouldn't match my cufflinks.
It's an interesting idea, I guess, that when you're dead, the next cycle beyond that is becoming sustenance for the flowers. And that seems to just kill these spirits. But this is not something we want to happen to us, apparently. So I guess that's different from whatever would happen if we left this afterlife. I'm gonna poke the corpse.
Digging through flower beds is Membrillo's job, not mine.
Membrillo, okay.
I don't think picking flowers is really appropriate right now. I think Membrillo could really use a nice tropical vacation.
It sounds like he could use some better tools.
What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in Omaro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
Can I help?
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
Yeesh.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on. Membrillo, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time, or you can't afford passage, or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
There seems to be this kind of question in the air and this doubt. Will Manny actually leave? We've spent a year here climbing to the top, but we're ready to leave it all at the drop of a hat. I'd understand why people would be skeptical. I wonder where we could find better tools. Okay, got 2 places to go. This... I don't know which one of these. Either one will lead over here. Let's try this.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
Suitcase was stolen from the cargo receiving area, which is HL. Do we know anybody with those initials? Hugh Laurie. I'll have to pay attention to people's names.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area.
Same dialogue.
What a horrible jail cell. Then again, he sure taught Glottis a lesson that time.
Ooh, okay.
Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there.
Is this like a fish skeleton here? This is a very creepy vibe here. Why does the jail cell need like a viewing area? This looks like an execution chamber, which I hate. I'm getting out. What's this?
I know that statue's supposed to mean something about justice, but I don't know.
So this is like the police area with the morgue and the jail cell. Whoa. Can I take this to Puerto Zapato? Zapato? close do I have to be?
Hey, the new blimp is already in full operation. Let's just hope they fill it with something non-flammable this time.
Yeesh. Can I put this in my inventory?
Not picking that up.
Okay, makes sense. Oh, I thought my game had crashed or something. He just walked to the edge and then stopped. Thinking of that, though, I am going to go ahead and save, and this looks like a good place to take a little break while I'm doing that. So, thanks for joining. I'll catch you next time. Bye!